See, I think that's lame. I like it. I had the option
But I know what those are.
of doing toys.
See.
And ours is currently the size of a What's up, Chicklets? How you guys doing?
Welcome to week 14.
Crazy.
Been a little while since we've...
The last video we did was week 8. So it's been 6 weeks about. It's crazy.
Was it 8 or was it 10?
No, it was week 8. It's been a long time.
Oops. At week 10, we went to the doctor's and we met with...
A nutritionist lady?
like a nurse nutritionist person.
She gave us a giant book full of stuff to read. I've never opened it.
She was like, people probably don't read as much of this as we think they will, but here's the important parts, and like showed us like the things that we would want to see. And
I think a big thing of it is it had like commonly asked questions and answers to like keep people from calling in the helpline.
Not even the helpline. It was like, don't use Wikipedia, don't use WebMD, do not do this, don't you dare.
Don't ask Dr. Google.
Yeah, and she was like, just reference this, and if it doesn't have it in here, you call us. And so we met with the doctor. First question was, okay, so you had a C-section. I had a C-section with baby Chick. Do you want to do a scheduled C-section, or would you like to try for a VBAC? And the recovery time with baby Chick from a C-section was horrible. I can't imagine going through that with baby Chick running around. Plus, I hear recovery time from doing it naturally is so much faster and easier. And I just was like, that sounds kind of nice. Doesn't sound nice.
Sounds great to shove that thing out there.
Doesn't sound...
So anyway, she wants to go VBAC.
It sounds like a nicer alternative. Anyway, so we talked about that and the likelihood of being able to do that.
That wasn't a normal C-section, it was an emergency C-section, so we're not quite sure if we're allowed to yet, but she said she thinks we're a pretty good candidate because of the reasons why.
She says she's fairly certain, so I'm getting that positive vibe, so I'm hoping, I got my fingers crossed. We'll just kind of have to wait and see. So then we discussed having the blood draw, and the blood draw not only can tell you the sex of the baby, which blows my mind.
Really early on, what is it, 12 weeks or something?
Well, you have to do it between 10 and 14 or 10 and 13 or something like that.
So they can actually test to see chromosome-wise whether it's XY or what, to determine whether it's male or female crazy early on.
Crazy. Like the things that they're able to do now compared to when I had baby Chick is just, it's only been almost 4 years. It just seems crazy.
But then they also do other tests to test whether there's other genetic traits for like autism or Down syndrome or something like that.
It would be Down syndrome and trisomy, however you say that. So those kinds of things.
We talked about the pros and cons of that, and there was quite a lengthy discussion about that, and we kind of just decided with the way Ashley's anxiety goes and her nervousness that we probably didn't want to do that route, just because I think it would cause more nervousness and anxiousness in both of us as opposed to relieving any stress. So, and
there's, no matter what, we're keeping the baby. There's no way that we would do anything. So at that point we were just like, there's no point, Now
we're still going to find out the sex of the baby, just not at 12 weeks. We're going to wait till 18 or 20 weeks or whatever it is.
I'm a planner.
Yeah,
I would love to be able to do what Christy Haygood from Haygood's House. Oh, if I could do that, that'd be awesome. Being able to find out what your baby is when you have the baby. But I plan. And I got a plan. She did an ultrasound. We got to see heartbeat. And
we actually got to hear the heartbeat this time.
Yeah, we got to hear it.
Last time we just saw the little flicker, but this time we actually heard the audible noise, which was... That always makes it more real, hearing that heartbeat. Yeah. It's crazy. Which
is hilarious because everybody's like, it better be a boy, it better be a boy, and all these old wives' tales, they're trying to use those to
Oh, you mean about the speed of the heartbeat?
Yeah, to decide what the baby is. Because while I've had nausea, I haven't thrown up.
So because you were saying because of the speed of the heartbeat, she thinks it's a girl.
Well, that's what they're using. They're everybody's like, well, you haven't thrown up, so it has to be a boy. All right.
I don't know. I think it's a boy.
And then because the heartbeat was like 140s or something when we first saw the baby, and then it was like 160s when we saw it the last time. Like, oh, it's a girl. It's a girl. Okay, sure. So I know those things are so inaccurate, but it's always funny to like see how people are like, well, and let's look at how you're carrying, and
are you high or low?
Yeah, you know, what does your, like, someone told me that something about like your nose or something, like the way your nose grows. I don't really know. It was really weird. Some lady at the store was.
It's all right. We'll find out in about a month or so. We told you guys last time during the update that our hospital doesn't let us take video, or they're really like, they're just kind of picky about it. So they said the lady, the ultrasound tech was like, you want to take a picture of it? And I was like, sure, I'll take a picture. So I have some video that I took with my phone as I was pretending to take a picture for a very long time. Like, oh nope, just trying to get a good picture.
It's not getting, it's blurry.
But because I wanted to see that heartbeat and hear that heartbeat, that's just so awesome.
Rebel without a cause, this one.
Heart rate's like 160s, and so that heart rate's they usually are a little bit higher and then they slow down. So yeah, so everything looks really good.
That's crazy.
Although the sister's heart rate was always in the 60s. So.
Yeah. Oh, your baby is so cute.
Which is perfect. Your dad would love that.
It looks like a little beaver.
Yeah. OSU all the way.
Awesome.
And it's nice because with Baby Chick, he did have to work a lot, and so he missed the first ones. I think he went to the first one that I had.
It was at least one or two of them.
Yeah, and then work was so crazy that it was just like, okay, honey, you know, I would try and like sneak pictures to him and stuff like that, but not even I was allowed to take pictures or videos or anything.
I think it's kind of ridiculous, but whatever.
And so he was able to go to the gender one, and then like the first one, and then a couple at the very end. But with work, it was so crazy. So we're really excited that he has so much time now, and he actually gets to come. At least I'm excited.
Not that I have so much time, that I have flexibility.
That he has flexibility.
That's the difference.
Yeah. My bad.
have a lot of time, but I don't.
So he has flexibility and is able to go, and that makes me excited and just super happy because, you know, he would always come home and he's like, oh, I wish I could have been there. Oh, I wish I could have seen that. Oh, you know, this, that, and the other. And it's like, well, I tried, but...
We have that app I talked about last time, and there's a bunch of cool stats I will update you guys on. This right here is one of my favorite things to look at. So it basically shows you the handprint of a newborn and then the size of your current fetus baby's hand. And it's just hilarious how tiny it is.
Well, at first I couldn't tell what it was. I thought it was like a dot on the hand when we first got the app, but...
It's hilarious. Yeah, it's slowly getting bigger and bigger. And then the other cool tidbit is, you know how a lot of the pregnancy updates tell you the size of the fruit that your baby is?
Like I did fruits and vegetables. So right now it tells me...
What is yours?
A jalapeno. Like a little jalapeno.
See, I think that's lame. I like it. I had the option of doing toys. See? And ours is currently the size of a Matchbox car. Baby Chick doesn't have Matchbox cars, but she has this Toy Story car. So this is basically the size of our baby right now. So put that in your belly.
If Woody lived in my belly,
that's what it would be.
This is what it would be. The reason I pick fruits and vegetables is because I know the size, roughly the sizes. Toys, like a Matchbox, I'm like, I kind of can figure that out, but...
But see, there's so much fluctuation in fruit. So, you can have a small fruit or a big fruit. There's only one size Matchbox car.
That's not a Matchbox car! Anyway, he loves it because he can look at toys, and I like it because I'm like, oh, I know that. Yeah, it's about this big.
Some other cool tidbits is Baby Chick number 2 is what the name is in the app. She is currently...
Well, I chose Peanut.
She/he, I don't know what it is doubling in weight every week at this point in time. So that's crazy. And her ears, I keep saying her, but I don't know what it is.
Well, because it changes.
Are currently almost to the position on the side of your head. Apparently they start like really low, and then they like go up to the proper space in your head. What else is there? The skin transparency. So many weird facts. If you guys can look it up. There's lots of cool facts.
It lacks a healthy fat, so there's no color.
And she weighs 0.81 ounces. So, cool little updates for week 14.
So, in the last video, I talked about how I was feeling sick.
A lot.
And how I didn't really want coffee. It didn't smell good. Everything was just...
Pregnancy nose is a real thing.
Yeah. So with morning sickness, it has definitely gotten better. I still get sick every now and then. It's usually at night, and as long as I make sure that I'm eating somewhat throughout the day, I'm okay. And that I'm not like getting too hot. Like there was one day that was horrible. We went to the lake. It was super hot out. It was like 100 degrees, and I had been drinking a little bit of water, but not probably as much as I should have. I think I only had one. You guys always see me with my cup. I think I only had like one of those cups. And I just started feeling horrible. And so I was trying to like keep it down, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on. And then all of a sudden I felt like I was like overheating. Like my whole body just got hot and I was like sweaty. It was gross. And so I run into the woods area because I don't want people to see me throw up if I do. Like that to me is the worst.
That's her biggest fear is people hearing her vomit, even though she's yet to vomit. Like that's what she's panicked about.
How gross is it to hear people vomit?
I'm like, you're pregnant. It's okay to vomit.
I've been there. Like when kids have vomited in the classroom and stuff like that, and you have to take care of it. It's not like I'm not one of those people that it makes me throw up, but it's not pleasant to hear.
Anyway, so basically, when it's really hot, Ashley just has to be careful these days because if she's not constantly drinking a lot of water and snacking on stuff, if she gets too warm, it just takes a huge toll on her. But other than that, your morning sickness has been pretty good.
It's been pretty good.
So how is your super sniffer doing these days? Is your smell aversions just as bad as they were a month ago?
Kind of depends.
Can you drink coffee? The big question, though.
Yes, with coffee, I can't drink coffee yet.
Oh, still? I thought you had some.
I remember I bought that coffee because I thought I could smell coffee. Like that's what made me think I could drink it, is because when James would make his morning cup of coffee, it started smelling good again. Like it didn't make me sick and just want him to leave the room. And so I was like, oh, maybe I can have coffee again. So I went, I got it. I was so excited. It smelled delicious. I was like, yay, I can have coffee. I drank maybe a quarter of it and was like, nope.
Boo!
Nope.
I
can't drink it yet.
It smells good, but you just can't.
But the taste,
drink it down.
I just can't do it.
So I think that's about it for week 14. Again, if you guys have any questions or anything, leave them down below in the comments, and either Ashley or I will answer them. And thanks for watching, guys.
And you burped. That's so. What did you eat?
Speaking of pregnancy,
so bad. What is that? It smells like... Did you have jerky?
No. I had an amp.
No, that's like beef smell. What is that? So bad.
Beef.
So